Every Gervonta "Tank" Davis knockout, from early destruction to superstar finishes. When Gervonta "Tank" Davis steps into the ring, fans don't just expect a fight, they expect fireworks. With his mix of raw power, slick counters, and an instinct for the kill, Tank has built one of boxing's most terrifying highlight reels. From dismantling veterans to silencing loudmouth rivals, his knockouts aren't just wins, they're statements. Let's break down every one of those jaw-dropping finishes that made him boxing's most feared closer. Davis versus Gamboa. Davis dominates Gamboa in 12th round KO to claim lightweight crown. Gervonta Davis stepped up to lightweight and faced veteran Yuriorkis Gamboa on December 28, 2019. Despite Gamboa pushing through a torn Achilles, Davis methodically dropped him in rounds 2, 8, and ultimately ended the fight with a brutal uppercut left combination in round 12, scoring a TKO and claiming the vacant WBA regular lightweight title. Davis landed 37% of his punches to Gamboa's 13%, showcasing superior accuracy and power. Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Davis's devastating liver shot sends Garcia down in round 7 KO. On April 22, 2023, Davis took on fellow undefeated star Ryan Garcia at a catchweight in Las Vegas. After dropping Garcia in round 2 with a sharp counter left, Davis finished the job in round 7 with a perfectly placed body shot to the liver that left Garcia unable to beat the count at 144. The KO cemented Davis's reputation and drew massive attention.
5 seconds left, but it was one of the few left hooks he's been able to get in. Another left hook and a right hand by Garcia. And now, Garcia forced to take a knee. Wow. Mamma mia! Much like Garcia's promoter, Oscar de la Hoya, who was stopped by Bernard Hopkins following a paralyzing body shot with a delayed reaction.
Davis versus Nunes. Baltimore Power. Davis stops Nunes in round 2 to defend super featherweight title. On July 27, 2019, in his hometown of Baltimore, Davis defended his WBA super featherweight title. He seized control in the second round, launching a decisive barrage that forced the referee to stop the fight. This marked another dominant KO in front of a supportive local crowd. Davis versus Barrios. Davis overwhelms Barrios with triple knockdown TKO in round 11. Moving up to super lightweight, Davis faced Mario Barrios on June 26, 2021. In a grueling battle, Davis scored knockdowns in round 8 twice and round 11, after which the referee stepped in to stop the fight, awarding Davis an 11th round TKO. The 3 knockdowns demonstrated his relentless offensive pressure and power across weight classes.
Looking to survive the final 45 seconds. Continues to work the body as Davis navigates his way in. Left hook, left uppercut, right hand, but then Davis comes back.
He was winning that round, but then Davis hurt him.
The exchange of body shots and then another thudding left. Right hand to the body by Barrios. Barrios is down again. Davis unloads the left. Barrios a double number. It's over. It's over. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has ascended to 140.
Davis versus Orozco. Mario Antonio Macias. Tank blasts out Mario Antonio Macias, Orozco, in 1. A fast start, a faster finish. Davis detonated early power and closed the show in round 1. Opponent is commonly listed as Mario Antonio Macias.
This man has been called the next Floyd Mayweather.
But you know what? I don't think...
Davis versus Martin, Frank. Gervonta Davis KOs Frank Martin in round 8 to retain WBA lightweight title. Martin's early movement bought him rounds, but Tank's pressure and reads stacked up. A violent sequence. Right uppercut, lefts over the top, ended it in the 8th. Classic Davis adjustment. Slow burn, sudden finish. Davis versus Pedraza. Tank dismantles Jose Pedraza by 7th round TKO to win first world title. Davis broke down the IBF 130-pound champ with measured pressure and sharp lefts, forcing a round 7 stoppage and announcing himself as an elite finisher at super featherweight. Davis versus S. Cruz, also known as Leo Santa Cruz. Davis delivers KO of the Year contender versus Leo Santa Cruz. Uppercut ends it in round 6. In the pocket, Santa Cruz punched in combinations. Tank slipped and uncorked a crushing left uppercut that ended it instantly. A superstar-making one-shot finish. Davis versus Avila, also known as Guillermo Avila. Gervonta Davis stops Guillermo Avila in 6. Power show at 130. Tank steadily upped volume and accuracy, hurting Avila repeatedly before the referee waved it in round 6. A showcase of poised offense between title runs.
Some showboating here. Avila needed to show something at the beginning of the round to stay in it, and now Davis thinks he's got him done, and Michelle Myers has seen enough. It is over. Gervonta Davis bounces up and down on the ropes and scores his 6th straight knockout.
When he gets going.
Davis versus Romero, also known as Rolando Romero. Tank drops Rolando Rolly TKO 6 at Barclays Center. Romero's aggression and length gave Tank reads. Davis circled, set the trap, then countered with a short, explosive left that folded Rolly and prompted a referee stoppage in the 6th.
Yes. He seems kind of awkward, but in this fight, he's not looking.
There's a big left hand, and down goes Romero. It's over. That's it. No more.
Tank Davis with 1.
Davis versus Cuellar, also known as Jesus Cuellar. Tank wins WBA 130-pound title TKO 3 over Jesus Cuellar. Davis's speed and body punching overwhelmed the ex-featherweight champ. Multiple knockdowns led to a 3rd-round stoppage in a dominant rebound performance.
Round. Oh, big straight left hook. Knocked him up and now. Way shot. He's backing up his back row against the ropes. A right hook to the body. And Davis puts him down. Can Davis close it out and win another world title? Look at this punch. And this one is up. Gervonta Tank Davis is once again the world champion. And the future is absolutely so bright.
Davis versus Sanchez, also known as Luis Sanchez. Early Tank. Gervonta Davis KOs Luis Sanchez in round 9, a developmental bout that still showcased Tank's finishing instincts. He wore Sanchez down and closed the show in the 9th with mounting pressure and clean lefts.
Oh, nice uppercut. Oh, and a second one drops Sanchez. And is there every time he's throwing it here late in round number 8. Woo! Oh, that's why. Lightning quick power. Sanchez flat on his face, and that's it. Katie Bayless has seen enough. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen?
Who needs a jab?
Davis versus H. Garcia, also known as Hector Luis Garcia. Davis forces Hector Luis Garcia to retire, TKO 9 in DC. Competitive early, but Tank's round 8 surge scrambled Garcia, who didn't answer the bell for the 9th. It was a patient breakdown, capped by a sudden momentum swing.
And that momentarily staggered Garcia. And Garcia will escape the round without going down. And it's over. Gervonta "Tank" Davis records another stoppage victory.
Davis versus H. Ruiz, also known as Hugo Ruiz. Tank blasts Hugo Ruiz, first round TKO. Davis jumped on a short-notice opponent and didn't give him a breath. Fast hands, thudding power, and a swift round 1 finish in a stay-busy title defense. And there you have it. Every explosive Gervonta Davis knockout, each one proving why Tank is must-watch TV. Which finish was your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you love seeing boxing's biggest moments broken down, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next breakdown.